Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and I hope you're doing well. So this is, I think, the second video of my new series which is about my hospital experience, where I'm going to share some tips about whether it's having an operation, going under general anaesthetic, what to pack for a hospital bag, and like transitioning, and yeah, just so many different types of videos. And this video is all about what to expect when having an anaesthetic, and yeah, I hope it's useful, and let's get started. The first piece of advice I would give you is to make sure you find out what anaesthetic you're receiving, because there are three types. There's regional, local and general. So I've only had local and general before, but like multiple times. Local is where they can either inject some sort of medicine and it will numb that like little area, or they can like put some cream on it and then it will go numb. Regional is where they'll inject like a lot more, so it numbs the whole part, and then general is where you're like fully asleep. So I've had local for laser treatment, and I think that's the only thing I've had local for, but everything else I've had, like my eye operations, the other type of laser treatment and my finger operation, was all done under general. And I think you definitely need to find out what you're having, because by accident for one of my treatments I didn't realise it was under general anaesthetic and I thought it was under local, and also I didn't prepare myself, and I was only like 12 or 13 when that happened, and I was just so anxious because I went in there thinking it'd be local, but I was going under sleep. So just make sure you find out what you're having, and then there'll be like loads of instructions and stuff like that that you can find on your hospital website. So yeah, just make sure you know which one you're having. My second piece of advice is just talk to your doctor or anaesthetist or nurse how you're feeling. That might be on the day of the operation, like obviously when you're talking to the anaesthetist, or you're at your pre-assessment clinic, or just try and contact the nurse on that day, because obviously you're going to feel nervous because you're having an operation, but you might be more nervous about the anaesthetic that you're given. And just try and talk to them, because they will help you so much if you're feeling nervous. Like at Great Ormond Street, they would always bring in a play worker for me to like explain the procedure, and they would always have someone there for me to talk to. And when I was having the anaesthetic, like the person doing it, the doctor, they were so sweet. Like they were so unbelievably kind. Like they would respect the fact that if I needed an extra 10 minutes before, like they would do the medicine and stuff, they would like let me have my own time and stuff. So just talk to them, because if not, you'll feel so scared, and they won't know that. And they will, to be fair, they'll know that if your heart rate is like increasingly high. Like one operation I had, before I went to sleep, my heart rate was like 140, and obviously they can't put me to sleep if it's that high, so like they could tell I was really anxious. But just talk to them, that way they can help you manage your day better as well for you. My third piece of advice is to plan what you're going to take with you. So if you know you're having general anaesthetic and you get really anxious and you want to take something into the room while you're getting like your vitals checked, like they're putting in the needle, like the cannula, just take something with you. So when I was younger, I always used to take my Nintendo DS, because that was like the best thing for me to be distracted. But also at like loads of hospitals, they always have like loads of different things that you can play with. If you've always got like a cuddly toy or pillow that you want, just take that with you, and do not worry about feeling you're going to get judged, because there is no way on earth that they would ever do that. So don't ever think they will judge you. Like do whatever you want that will help you feel comfortable on your operation day. And obviously when I got moved to Moorfields, what did I do? So last year I took my headphones with me, and I would listen to music, but then also at times I found it was really useful talking to people. So I would just talk to my anaesthetist, and I would just have so many random conversations. Like I remember talking to him about like chocolates and like food and stuff, and I found it easier to do that rather than having my mind on something else, because I'm someone who likes to see the procedure sometimes as well. Like I don't want it to be hidden away from me. I want to see what they're doing, because if not I'll get more worried. So just do whatever you feel like is comfortable, and obviously it might change on different occasions, so you just have to see what works best for you and just do it how you want to do it. And don't feel like scared of like what you're doing. You might feel like you're going to get laughed at, because you won't, and I promise you. My fourth tip, I think I'm on my fourth one, is to be prepared for side effects. So if you've never had general anaesthetic before, you probably won't know what to expect after, because some people feel totally fine, some don't, and sometimes it's a mixture. So you just have to be prepared. Like, my normal thing is the fact that, you know how you're meant to eat straight away after anaesthetic or drink. Mine, I could never do that. Mine would take like an hour and a bit minimum to be able to do that. So obviously I wouldn't be able to leave the hospital for ages, but that was just how I would react to it. Some people get really drowsy, and I think some people would feel sick, so just be prepared that you might feel a bit groggy afterwards. That's why in my other video I suggested, when you prepare your bag, take some of your favourite food with you, because that will really help. Because when you're coming out of anaesthetic and your friend, family or anyone who's there, they can give that to you, and you feel like you're in your home comfort side, because you can eat what you wanted to eat, if that makes sense, rather than the hospital food, because I know many people, including myself, don't always like to eat the hospital food. Another tip is to find out how you're getting the anaesthetic, because obviously sometimes it's a bit unexpected. When you're younger, you might get it through the gas. They can give it through the needle, but obviously as a young child they might just give it through the gas. But just find out, because some people, when they have the needle, obviously here it can hurt, so they can provide numbing cream, but some hospitals don't do that. So I think I would advise you is to ring the hospital, find out what they're going to do, because if you want the numbing cream and they don't provide it, you can get it from the pharmacy. And I was so scared from Norfolk that I wasn't able, because I didn't know if I was going to get it or not last year, but luckily I did get it. I don't know if it's because I'm still like a young adult or like under 18 and that they gave it to me, but I'm definitely going to find out if I have an operation like this year or next year or whenever, when I go back, if they provide that. But yeah, if not, you can just order it, but find out, because obviously you don't want to go there feeling more panicky and scared about the needles and stuff, because you can prevent that. You can get the numbing cream and that will help you so much, because obviously you shouldn't really feel any of it, so hopefully that will help. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it was useful on knowing what to bring, what to expect when having a general anaesthetic. And yeah, hopefully I will film another video soon to do with my new series. And yeah, I shall see you soon. Bye.